welcome back. So yeah, recently I got a message from Pete Curry, and he says, can I do a ride talk and hit up some Melbourne skate spots? And I'm assuming that he means street spots and not skate parks. So when I first got it, I originally thought too old to skate street, but then I realized I actually don't have to skate the spots. I can just show you guys. So today that's what we're doing. I'm going to show you 3 spots. First spot is red curb spot in Cremorne. I've shown it in another video before, but I kind of want to check up on it, see how it's doing. And then I'm going to ride to the city and show you Melbourne's hottest new skate spot right near the new station. I've seen people kind of hit it up a lot on Instagram, just from me creeping on people. Try to stay somewhat in touch. And then the last spot is going to be this curb spot in a car park that I've kind of always wanted to skate. So yeah, there might be some skating after all. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, we're just riding through Richmond, going to Cremorne, where the first spot is. I thought this was funny. We're all kind of jammed at the roundabout at the same time. It's funny, like we all wanted to go, I guess. But today is 23 degrees, but it's forecast to rain later in the day. By about midday it's meant to start raining. I know it looks like blue skies now, but I just want to get out, try to see if I can make the most of the day before it starts raining. And then the car park spot will be undercover, so yeah, the rain shouldn't be a problem. If you've been watching a while or you're from Melbourne, you'll know that I might have mentioned that Melbourne's weather can be quite varied. It's known for having 4 seasons in one day, so it might look super nice now, but yeah, it could dump down later. But yeah, we'll see how we go with the day. And then here I'm just cutting into Berkeley Gardens. It's a nice little park, pretty quiet. You can see that it rained last night, so the ground's a bit wet. But yeah, it's been super hot in Melbourne, and it's been super humid as well. Usually it's pretty dry, but yeah, lately it's been kind of like sweating bullets out there. Today I'm riding straight towards the river. There's a nice little path along the river, nice little run. I thought today we could take the scenic route. Usually I just ride a straight shot into the city, but it's a nice day just to go for a little bit of a ride. Here's another little park on the left here, and yeah, at the bottom of the hill there's that rock climbing place you might have seen from like other videos. But here we're going to take the pedestrian subway as shown on the sign. I actually never read that sign before, but I guess yeah, this is what they call it. And it's just a slight shortcut that takes you to the river. And yeah, for people that live in Melbourne, just before where I went down past that pedestrian sign, there's a new bike station kit, bike toolkit there. So yeah, if you're riding along there, there's one there where you can pump up your tires and fix up your bike if need be. Here we are on the path next to the river, and yeah, it goes all the way straight into the city. You can see a lot of runners out, running groups being out. I feel like running groups are kind of more popular these days. Seems to be a thing that people do. Probably not too much different from any other hobby, I guess. Like bikes, you got the bike rides and stuff. But yeah, probably everyone has their own little thing. I think it's funny also, like often people, whatever they're into, they'll think it's like the best thing, but then they won't realize that everyone else has the same thing they're doing, but just a different thing, and have the same thoughts. But yeah, sometimes people can get a little bit closed-minded to other people's activities. I'm sure there's some runner out there doing like running vlogs as well, so yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's all the same. I thought this scooter was going quite quick, like whipped past me, and I didn't really hear it coming either, which normally I do, so he must have a super silent engine. Here we're heading towards the city again, and you can see We're almost at the spot. Yeah, just a few more. I think there's actually just one more straight run here, but I love this. I love this section of the path where you can kind of see the city and see the bridge. Also, riding this way is kind of like the sun's coming from behind you, so everything's lit up really well. Only in the mornings though, of course, but yeah, it's a good tip if you ever want to ride this route. Alright, here it is, just made it. It's just on the right here. I did do a video here before where I cleaned it up a bit and waxed it up a bit. You're gonna have to look through my archive. I just did so many videos, I can't remember which one. But yeah, here is the current state. So since that video, it's been repainted. It got all buffed. The whole place got buffed. But you can see there's been graffiti here now, and there's also a lot more trash going on. But yeah, you can see all the new graffiti up already. I think the wall that I was skating, it actually went up. Yeah, the graffiti went up almost the very next day since they buffed it, and then the pieces have gone over a couple of times already. So yeah, it looks like people have been busy. But yeah, the spot itself, it seems pretty much the same. The quarter pipe is still here. This is still broken. I feel like there's more kind of like debris and trash everywhere. This is still kind of caving in. And then the curb looks almost the same, but there's just like broken bits of glass here and there, so you probably need to sweep or whatever. And then a couple of paint stuff hanging about with some new paint on the wall. And then this is the other curb that I usually skate, and yeah, that looks like it used a bit of coat of wax as well, but that one's looking pretty fresh. Here I saw another section. I can't remember if this was here last time, but it looks like someone tried to paint it and tried to wax it up, but it looks like it's chipping straight away, so maybe they need to seal it first or something. But yeah, this is basically the spot. You can come skate it when it's raining or whatever, lightly raining. Sometimes the rain comes in from the side, but yeah, I'd hardly ever see cars parked here anymore. It used to, I think when it got dismantled or whatever, they were using it as a car park, but yeah, now no one ever parks there, so kind of just like dismantled it for no reason. If you skate, this is I call that the BQE spot of Melbourne. It's kind of they have a spot in New York under the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, BQE, and kind of same kind of vibe. There's an overpass on the top and cars, roads on both sides, and a few skate ramps or whatever here and there. So I was just riding and I saw this guy just hanging out on his phone, and it just got me thinking about how addictive phones can be. I don't know about you, but for me it's kind of easy just to look at one thing and then you're like, oh, what's the next thing, or maybe I'll find something else, and there's always, you can kind of just keep looking forever on whatever you're interested in. It could be just me, but I think it's almost like human nature, always wanting to find information or learn about stuff, or find the best of something. And I think for me it kind of compounds a little bit because I come from a design background, so I will I will basically research something till death, like just over research and just find every possible scenario on what the best thing is, or the way it's done, how can it be the most efficient or the most pure way to do it. And it gets to a point where you're just kind of you're just overwhelmed and you're kind of just over it, because you basically just fried your own brain. And that's what I think, that's the experience that I've had with kind of Instagram lately. Like Instagram, I literally will just open it up, I'll scroll through like 3 posts, and then I'll just close it again because I'm just over it. And then 5 minutes later do the same thing again because I'm just curious to see if there's anything new. But yeah, it's quite funny because it's almost catch-22, because if you want to find something good or you want to do a lot of research to get to a good end result, you do have to do a lot of research. But yeah, sometimes I feel like it's the way you go about it or the avenue or path you take to get there. And for me, the thing with Instagram is because it's so easy, it's in your pocket, you can just whip it open and search straight away. And if you're more of a visual person, then it's kind of like the perfect thing for you. And I think we often forget about like exploring or researching. Well, for me anyway, I can't say for everyone, but for me. But yeah, doing exploring or researching in real life, and that's kind of why I love getting out on the bike, because when you're on your bike, you can't be on your phone. Well, you shouldn't be on your phone. And I feel like you're kind of more present and more aware of your surroundings. And I feel like this is probably, pre-internet, this is probably what was more natural. People like traveling around, people like exploring or looking at, different things going on. And a bike is just the perfect tool for that, especially if you live in the city. It makes things like super easy. You can just ride anywhere, and I feel like your brain is getting information at a good rate versus on the phone where it's like a million miles per hour. Alright, here it is. We basically made it. This is, I want to say, it's the probably the most popular spot at the moment, just because it's new. So they kind of redid the station here, and you can kind of see, that's the entrance over there. I'll go over there just to show you guys what it looks like. But it's on the corner of Collins and Swanston Street. Here you can see tons of people out today in the city. And then on the right here's the new station. It goes down inside. I've never been, but I probably should check it out one of these days to show you guys what it's like. And then there's a big park area over here. Big open area, public area, so I think you're not going to get any trouble. And then here's the back spot with all the little ledges, the planters. You can see it's pretty open. The ground's also quite nice. You got the big flat tiles, smooth tiles, and then I think you've got smaller tiles in the center of the area. But you can see someone took out all of the skate stoppers and filled them up, waxed it up. Pretty long ledge there. You can see there's some water on there because it's just sitting on the wax and hasn't dried up yet. Seagulls there for some reason. Not sure why there's seagulls there. Here's a spot near the road, but there's a planter there, and then hopefully that's not blood right there, but maybe just rust water, hopefully. And yeah, two other bigger ledges here, and then there's like a slappy curb across the road. And then on this side there's a little ledge that's been waxed up as well. And then there's also this fountain kind of ledge, curved ledge that looks pretty good. And then this inside ledge here, there's a couple people hanging about, so I didn't film too long at this spot. And then on the side facing Swanston Street, there's a few stair sets with blind man bumps top and bottom, and a few handrails, I guess, if people skate those too. But yeah, that's basically it. It seems like a pretty cool spot. I think just being so central to the city, and just be easy for friends or whatever to meet up, people that are not from town, to say, hey, meet me here, and they can find it pretty easy. And it seems pretty chill as well. I don't think you would get kicked out on anything. Alright, we're off to the next spot, and we're going to go to, it's called siddeley car park spot. It's been around for ages, and we're going to ride along the river where there's tons of people, see what's going on, and then we'll go to the car park. It's just on the other side of the city. Often in Melbourne, if you if you check the weather app and it says thunderstorm all day, don't get tricked, because sometimes if you just take the chance and go out, it most probably be fine. But that's a pro tip for Melbourne. So yeah, there's two ways to go down, one on the left, one on the right. I just shoulder checked here, and yeah, lucky I did because there was a e-bike going through. But yeah, I'm crossing the road here, and there's actually an elevator that you can take down. Shout out Cat Bikes, Bike Messenger from Melbourne. Yeah, I did a bike and gear check with him one time, probably a while ago now. But yeah, this is quite cool. There's also big stairs if you want to take the stairs down if you got like a mountain bike or something. The view is also pretty nice up here of the city. But yeah, you can just take the elevator down, just goes down to Riverside right here. The elevator is pretty small, but I think, yeah, a normal bike should fit. I don't know about my extra cycle cargo bike. I don't think that would fit in there actually. But yeah, you can always just ride around. There's other ways to get up. This is another one of my favorite paths to go down, just because, yeah, there's no cars, and yeah, usually a lot of people, tons of action. Some people don't like riding here because it gets too filled with people, too many people, but yeah, it's actually not too bad. If you go, yeah, not too fast, then yeah, you should be able to make it through pretty smoothly. You can also see here now they got it's I feel like it's Groundhog Day. It's F1 season again already, and yeah, you can see they got all the stores set up. Yeah, I don't think it's actually started yet, but they get started early on yeah, all the promo stuff. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I actually went there one time to the F1, and it's crazy to see how many people actually that it brings in. Like, there's so many people, and all the gear here that you see on the right is like super expensive. I can't remember what it was. It's like $100 for a hat or something like that. Something that was like insane. But yeah, I guess people love it, and it brings in like tons of revenue for Melbourne. So yeah, this path goes all the way along the river. If you visit Melbourne, definitely worth trying it. They got all the shops and bars and stuff on the left as well. And yeah, it goes all the way to, I think, DFO, which is like a direct factory outlet, like a little shopping centre, or I don't know, I guess it's kind of big shopping centre there. But yeah, it goes all the way along the river. Here you can see ahead is Exhibition Centre. Sometimes they have events and conventions going on. I think they had Comic Con here one time. Yeah, I don't know, they had other stuff here. But yeah, usually I take the bike path on the left to go all the way around, but because I want to show you guys the river, I'm going on this bumpy wooden slats just to give you guys a bit of better view. But yeah, it's quite cool here. This kind of leads into DFO if you go straight, and on the right is Docklands. But yeah, there's this cool kind of suspended bridge here up ahead, which I think is pretty cool as well. I never really seen one with this design before, and yeah, it's quite wide, so pretty nice to ride on. And then yeah, just over the bridge, basically it just leads into Docklands. On the left there's like a little play area and a new restaurant. I think this was like shut down with construction for a little while now, but you can see that it's all being redone. Yeah, this whole area is, I think, pretty much brand new. So yeah, we're basically here. It's the public car park just straight ahead. That's the one. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I haven't skated street for a long time, but I looked at the pictures online and it seemed like a fun spot. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I ended up going around here because I had just a bigger basket and my skateboard in the front, so I didn't want to go through the glass doors, but you can take an elevator all the way up. This elevator goes to 14th. I think some elevators run even or odd depending on which one you go to. But yeah, you can just ride up here, and it's on level 15, basically the highest you can get to by public access. Alright, here we are. Just made it. This is the view from up the top. pretty sweet. Here's the other side. You can see I came in off this bridge over here. Alright, so we're here. This is level 15. And yeah, this is the curb. Pretty sick. It's kind of on a little bit of a downhill. I have ridden up before, like up all the levels, and there are certain ones that have been waxed, but I think this one's the most waxed. So a little bit of a downhill, and yeah, I think it's a little bit higher than normal. So we'll see how we go. Alright, here it is from the top. Looks pretty mellow from the top, but there is a little bit of a decline. And then this is my backside, front side, backside. There's a little rail here, so it is what it is. Should be alright. And up here, if you keep going up, it's actually gated up the top. You can see it's all kind of like fenced off, so you can't keep going higher. Here's the height. And yeah, pretty kind of trunked up. I'm going to give it a wax, but it looks like it would go fast, so we'll see how it goes. That little thing at the end probably won't be a problem. And then here, there is a little hole, drain pipe hole. Just got to be careful of it. But yeah, my main concern is if my board shoots out, if my board like shoots out here, it will go bye-bye. So I put my bike there just in case, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It should be, yeah, shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I decided to try to frontside slappy it. I thought it'd be way easier than it would be just because I usually have them, but the ledge being slightly higher made it like way more difficult. But I guess someone did comment last time they wanted to see more skate battles, so once I started trying it, I started to kind of like chip the front of my nose, and I got to a point where there was kind of no turning back. It would also kind of like trick you because like sometimes I'd go on real easy and other times I'd just slam into it. But yeah, I think I tried for at least, yeah, a good amount of time. I was so stoked I finally rolled away from a couple, but yeah, I was so exhausted at that point that I'll take it. God damn. And yeah, my nose is pretty wrecked. But yeah, after that I was like, maybe I'll just try to board slide it and see how that goes. And yeah, it ended up going like real easy. So yeah, if you go there, I definitely recommend board sliding at first. That's probably just way more fun and way easier to land. And yeah, I think I just was one of those days where I just got stuck trying it. But yeah, at least I rolled away a couple of times. All in all, it was pretty good fun, I gotta say. I do have an old board I can chuck on anyway. But yeah, skating's like, yeah, you know, I got the skateboard to skate it, so that's what I did. And here afterwards, yeah, you can just go down again. There is a missing button here that you can press. But yeah, you can see I was a little scared. I didn't want to get electrocuted. But you just press the side corner and it'll press it down. Alright, so yeah, my battery ran out of my phone, so here it is. It's Diamondback Intense with the cross cargo fork in front. Got the skateboard right here between the rack, and this is just a basket from Bunnings. I've got the Sunday bag strapped on the front, camera gear, truck in there, just got a bag, helmet, got my D-lock. This is an old Nog one, I think, but yeah, it's pretty sturdy. The plastic came off though, so I gotta tape it back up. Chippage. And then here I got the fit tire on the front. This is a 2.4. Right there. Salt rim, pretty sure. And then just a no name hub, but it's a sealed hub. And then I filed this down a tad just to get to fit the dropouts. And we got XT here, XT brakes. You can see this fit 2.4 T/A. Cane Creek headset, 40 headset, comes with the fork, which is pretty nice. 1-inch headset. Got a bunch of spacers. Got a Bigfoot stem here with a tape on the front, just to cover up the logo. Heat treated KT bars from Crumworks, shout out Crumworks. Merit grips, shout out Merit. Avid SD 2.0 brake levers. And the same on this side, matching. Paint job's pretty cool, I think. It's kind of like a blood splatter kind of job. Pretty funny. And you got the turbo saddle right there. Seen better days though, definitely. I've got another turbo which has like little red bits that I might chuck on. But yeah, I'm trying to find a 25.8 post with no guts before I chuck that on. And then Bontrager on the back, 2.0. Just the XR team issue. Running single speed. I think this is 16 to 41 right there. And it's feeling a little bit light today, so I might make it a bit harder. And then A10 cranks. Low issue cranks, I think, but going pretty good. Theory pedals, shout out Theory, they're going pretty good. And then on this other side I got Campy QR, might be hard to see. And then just no name hub, you can see it's pretty messed up, but it's to a Mavic. Can't remember what Mavic it is. 217 it looks like. But yeah, it's kind of like this tire goes flat all the time, just loses air for some reason, so I can't work out the tube combo. It's running Presta at the moment. I thought it would be a bit better, but yeah, same issue. But yeah, I don't know, see what happens with that. Maybe get a new back wheel. And then yeah, bottom bottle cage, I'll stop bottle cage, you can see with the plastic here. And then just yeah, the old Diamondback graphics. That's basically it. Not too much to it. Out of water right now, so try to get some. Frame is designed in USA. But yeah, chromo, high 10 compound. So I'm thinking it'll probably be high 10 on the rear, and then chromo main tubes. But yeah, overall pretty good. I could put the seat a bit higher, I think, but yeah, that's basically it. Pretty sweet. Just had the bridge right here. Pretty nice. And then this is the basket overhead. So yeah, can definitely get a bit of room going on. Alright, that's it. Hope you liked it. Have a good one, and see you next one.